Hey, what's going on, people? What's going on, people? Alrighty, so I want to do a little video, bring it back. My teenage year series is going to be a little scrambled around. I'm going to go into the year 2011, but I want to tell you something right now. 2011 and 2010, yeah, I guess both of those combined. I want to let you know right now, before I start this video, that I have no problem being, African American, black. It's nothing about myself that I want to change. I want to just be 100% honest with you. I do suffer with an obsession with appearance, but none of my features do I want to alter. Like, I'm a fairly strong guy, and I beat myself up about, my appearance. Like, is my chest big enough? Is my arms big enough? Is my stomach too big? Should I work on my legs next? A lot of that goes on. Something that's just something that I deal with. But overall, I have no problem being black. I don't I don't have no desire. And I know I'm not on camera, but I have no desire to be any race but the race that I am. So I'm not going to wear like a blonde wig on my head one day. I'm not going to make my eyes, you know, similar to someone that's Oriental, or I'm not going to do anything to be something that I'm not. I'm comfortable with who I am. But when you are around, and this is what I learned, when you are around people who are not comfortable with you being comfortable, you may feel uncomfortable. And I want to tell you this, just some advice. I dealt with a lot of colorism in the black community. I have. Now let me tell you something about me. I don't have a problem with, you know, a female being dark. I don't have a problem with that at all. I'm not that kind of dude that likes to obsess over color. Like, I was watching this interview by Tommy Sotomayor, and I noticed how, he is a little, I don't want to say that he hates himself, but he does obsess over light skin, dark skin a little too much. And this thing is, the things that he's talking about have a lot of truth to it. I agree, but I don't look at women that are dark skinned any lesser than any other female. You know, but the things that he says is very true. But when I was coming up, it was a problem for, you know, when I went to a mostly black school, it wasn't really the thing for men to be my complexion. Now, you may get the false perception that I may be brown skin. In between, I'm a lot darker off camera. I am, and that's fine. But a lot of people, when I was going to school, did not find that to be okay. I heard a lot of bad things. I heard a lot of negative things, but I never really let that get to me, because I never, like, you really don't feel anything wrong with you until other people tell you that there is. And the older that I've gotten, the more that I just embrace who I am. But I will tell you this, out of every community, I feel like the black community is the most community that is very color struck. People that are the same complexion as me or a little lighter will make a big deal out of me being dark. And that's just something that I've never been into. You are who you are. I can't change the texture of my hair. I can't change the physical features of myself, and I don't want to. But I know that it goes on in other communities too. Like, for the love of me, I will never understand why Indians and some Hispanics and some Asians that are dark want to lighten their skin. Because I find I do like women, like Hispanic women that are like dark, like brown skin and darker. I do find them attractive. I don't know why they want to bleach their skin, but you are going to get a lot of jokes and name calling from people when you're a kid. You're going to get that if you are my complexion. And the thing is, you know, the older that you get, the more you realize the more you just love who you are. Because when you're not around people that put you down, you tell yourself it's nothing wrong with the color of my skin. There's nothing wrong with my nose. Nothing wrong with my hair. It's something wrong with them. But I don't hate myself. I love, everything about myself. I just really, for some advice, I really feel like people, if you have people around you telling you there's something wrong with your skin, the color of your skin, get away from those people. Get away from them. Because I did a little research. It's a lot of skin bleaching too in Jamaica. That can have some bad effects if you don't know what you're doing. Because it's people who go to doctors and dermatologists to bleach their skin, and people who don't have money, sometimes it can have some bad effects. It could damage your skin. So I really suggest you just accept who you are. Because I really, like, let me just tell you this, out of everything, I'm more of a features guy. I don't care about skin. I really don't. And if it makes you feel better, if you're watching this video, I've been with more women that are darker than women that are lighter. Because I don't obsess over like skin color. I don't. I mean, just knowing what I know now, I prefer somebody that's dark skinned, someone that is, brown. But, you know, you just gotta learn to just love yourself and just forget what people say. But in high school, I got it a lot from people that were a little shades lighter than me. And, it's not a big deal anymore. I don't find nothing wrong with me. But it's like at the same time, I obsess over working out to have a certain physique, have a certain body type. So if out of anything, I suffer from, obsessive. Oh, I have OCD, but I obsess over, working out to look good just when I go out, you know. But yeah, um, being dark skinned in a black community is a little challenging. I remember trying to think of one story I could tell you. I remember this girl who lived in who lives in San Francisco now. So she was very like light skinned. She was in between, and wasn't really my type of girl. Cause this is the thing. I don't mind black women. I just don't mind the ratchet ghetto type. That's just not my thing. But that's for another video. But um, one day it was this kid that was really tall, and he was like my complexion. And he walked in the classroom, and I remember she just said, she was like, "Ew, he's so tall, and he's dark skinned." And I heard that a lot. I heard that a lot in a lot of my classes, like kids saying how this person was dark and black, it was girls that got that too. Like it was girls that were like, because I noticed this too. I really just heard it from people that were a few shades lighter. I just really feel like, to be really honest with you, I'm not putting nobody down in this video, but I noticed that like black girls obsess over that more than anybody. What I mean is like colorism. Like when people want to talk about like somebody being dark or somebody being too black, I just noticed that black women do that the most. Like just from like being in school, I just heard that a lot. I didn't really hear it from guys too much, but I just noticed that and I really feel like it's just something that they're dealing with themselves. They're just not happy with whatever cards they got to deal with. But I just promote people to just love and accept who you are. God, just be happy that you have two hands, two legs, two arms. You got a full head of hair. You got a nose. You have eyes. Some people don't have that. Some people were born with deformities. But one thing I will not do as long as I live is be something that I'm not. Because Tiffany Pollard epitomizes everything I just said. She went so far into getting a nose job, and she bleached her skin. She has on the weave, and it's just like you need to just be happy of how God made you. Stop caring about what society thinks of you, what other people think of you. Just love who you are. Love how you were created originally. And I know that sounds like a contradiction when I just said about how I have problems with like body image too, like with working out. But understand, my muscles can be reversed from fat to muscle, and skin and bone. I could lose weight, I could drop weight. It's different because most nose jobs can be reversed too, but it's a little dangerous. But all I gotta say is this: just be happy, of who you are. I just wouldn't go so far into bleaching my skin and chopping my nose down, thinning my lips, all that shit, man. Just love who you are.